Hello everyone, I've been seeing a lot of people having some trouble with the lockpicking. It is brought over mainly from Oblivion. It looks almost identical, it plays almost identical, but it is a little bit different. So for those of you that are having trouble with it, let's talk about some ways that we can mitigate it. It all begins here when you're choosing your character. There's some ways that you can have early game mitigation against lockpicking if you're having a lot of trouble with it. So the first thing you could do if you really are struggling with lockpicking is you could choose, when you're selecting your class, a stealth specialization so that your security skills will get a bit of a bonus. The alternative is you could click magic, which has access to alteration magic, and alteration is great for opening locks using spells. My advice is to choose magic because I think it's better than stealth overall what you get, but it's up to you. So let's say we choose magic. For attributes you could choose intelligence to get more magic towards your alteration skill, but then you could also choose luck, which has a hidden benefit to all skills including security. Okay, and then on your major skills you're going to want to make sure that you have alteration or security or security. I personally think that security is a complete waste of a skill, but if you want to roleplay, then obviously you're going to need to pick security. So the reason why alteration is just outright better than security is that not only does it give you access to a whole range of spells, the unlocked spells are quiet, and it's also not illegal. So if the guards see you lockpicking, they're going to arrest you for doing it. Or if a citizen with a high responsibility status sees you lockpicking, they're going to report you to the cops. Whereas if guards or citizens see you using unlocked spells, they literally do not bat an eyelid, as demonstrated here. Oh no!
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks... Then pay...
I'm not paying 5 gold, piss off. Come back. Come back, I want to break in so that you can watch me. Try and get arrested, and look what happened. Alright, let's go to this guy. Can you see me break in? Alright, here. Now watch, same guy. Spell. Let's see if he arrests me. He was literally walking right behind me.
Beak, we're here to serve.
As you can see, he does not give two shits that I just broke into that place using a spell. So that's why alteration is just better than security. I'm now going to demonstrate how to do lockpicking. So what you're really looking for is you're looking for the tumbler to go up slowly and then stop at the top. And then I'm using A and D keys to move my pick left and right, but you can also use your mouse to go left, right, and up. And then I'm pressing space, or it might be E for you depending on your mapping of controller, to get it to stop at the top. You have to wait until the pick gets to the top and wait for it to completely come down before attempting again. That would have been a good one. There we go. There are also sound cues if you listen carefully, but some people just are not very good at hearing the difference between the sound cues. But the tumbler does sound a little bit different when it goes up slowly. I'll try and demonstrate again. Oh, as this is a very easy lock, it's literally only giving me the sound that you want to hear. But yeah, listen to that sound there. That's the sound that you want to hear. That's also very easy, which is annoying. Okay, let's go and break into another shop, I guess. And here's the thing, is I'm not going to open a lock every single time. I will make mistakes. I will break lockpicks. Just see it as part of the role-playing experience. Can you hear the difference? When it gets stuck, it really slows down the clicking sound. It's a bit like lower pitched. Whereas when it's going to come down quickly, it's higher pitched. Yeah, that's like click. There you go. Easy. Some people have said that their lockpicking is outright bugged, so that's not going to help you very much. If you have a large supply of lockpicks, you can just keep pressing R until it works. However, this is a surefire way to burn your way through lots of lockpicks very quickly, so you'll need a strategy to replenish those, which I'll go through later. Ooh. So how are we going to deal with people that have some kind of bug where they literally can't lockpick? Well, let's mitigate your lockpicking problems. The first thing you can do is you can go to the waterfront. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look directly south of the waterfront. So I'm looking this way. Well, it's not directly south, it's southwest. But you're going to look at this island here. And if it's nighttime, you will see a glowing red stone. Head across the water to get to this glowing red stone. It's going to give us an ability that's going to help you out with your lockpicking. Unfortunately, you can only have one of these at a time, so this should be like a temporary fix because there are much better doomstones out there for you to get. But this will do for the early game until you're clued in. Damn, the swimming is so slow in this game. Okay, then we're going to Looney Tune our ass running. The sprinting really needs to be fixed. It looks so ridiculous. But yeah, we're going to click on the tower stone. This is going to ask us something. Click yes. And it's now given us the Warden Key spell. So you navigate to here, your target spells, and you'll see a new spell that we've just got, the Warden Key. This allows you to open a hard lock on target once per day. So this is going to be something you're going to use very, very wisely to make sure you're making the most of it. But obviously for occasionally needing to break open locks that you can't, this is going to be one of the things that can help mitigate that. The next thing we're going to do is teleport to Bruma East Gate. We're then going to Looney Tunes sprint over to the Mages Guild. And we're going to join the Mages Guild. This obviously won't work for role-playing characters if you are a character that would never become a mage. But we are such a character. What time is it? Oh, everyone's in bed still. Give them another 2 hours, Kip. Speak to this lady here, Jean Frasoric.
Hello there.
Yes, I want to join the guild.
I just
Ask for a recommendation. She'll talk about herself for a while. Then ask her about Jaskar. Find Volinaro. He's this guy wearing green. My gosh, man, what did they do to your face?
Need an item reach.
Click Jaskar. Okay, he doesn't want to play ball, so we're going to need to convince him. Let's just bribe him to make this faster.
I appreciate the jest. You want to find Jaskar?
Okay, so it seems like he responds to you if your personality gets his disposition over 75.
And what have you? That you...
Talk to him about a prank.
I'll teach you a spell to unlock things. Her room is up.
Okay, he's taught us a spell. This is what I wanted. So he's given us the minor ass crack. This will allow us to open an easy lock on target. Okay, so this is very easy, and easy locks covered now. So we've got something up to hard once per day, and then we've also got something up to easy as many times as we can cast. You do need to be an apprentice in alteration to use this, which is why I recommended choosing alteration as a major skill so that you can cast this right off the bat. If you can't cast that, then obviously that's a problem. You'll need to get a shield spell from like the marketplace district. There's a guy called Edgar's Discounted Spells. He can sell you a shield spell to get your alteration skill up to 25. So to get this spell, you just come to the market district, zoom in, and we're in a place called Edgar's Discount Spells. Speak to Edgar. Buy this spell here, Protect. It's very, very cheap. It's only 68 gold. It's very easy to cast. Even a novice at Alteration can cast it. So buy this spell. Just cast it whenever you're just milling around doing nothing. And then, yeah, you'll raise your Alteration skill really, really quickly, which will enable you to unlock spells faster. The unlock spells obviously go very easy, novice, easy, apprentice, average, journeyman, hard is expert, and very hard is master. Okay, let me show you what players used to do in the old game to completely break lockpicking from the beginning, but they seem to have fixed the problem. They used to come to here in Tidewater Cave, just south of Leowin. They would make their way to this tunnel here, and there would be an eye here called Nocturnal's Eye. They would then return this to Nocturnal and get a skeleton key, which would make it so that you could break open every single lock because it's an indestructible lockpick. However, I've come to the same place, come down here, and they seem to have sneakily removed Nocturnal's Eye. So what I think you need to do now to get the skeleton key is actually do the quest legitimately. It's a very smart choice in my opinion to have got rid of Nocturnal's Eye being available from the very start, since it basically renders lockpicking useless, and to some extent the unlocked spells from Alteration useless as well. Make your way over to Nocturnal Shrine. It's over here, next to the sea in County Leowyn, just to the left of the sea there. So you come here and speak to the person with a crown on their head.
What is your business in this place?
Click Shrine of Nocturnal.
You should not be in this place. What is your business here?
Click I wish to approach the shrine.
Perhaps you have been summoned. Perhaps Nocturnal desire.
Okay.
Go
This will give us a quest update. Okay, now as you can see, you must be level 10 to begin this quest. It's a really, really easy quest. I'm not going to spoil what you need to do in it in case you've never done it before, but just complete that quest, and at the end of it, you will get the skeleton key and be able to bypass lockpicking for the rest of the game. The last piece of advice I can give you is come to the market district, which is here in the Imperial City. Look at this poster about the Grey Fox. This will then trigger topics to be added to all of the beggars,
I can eat for it.
allowing you to talk about the Grey Fox.
He's a fairy tale.
She'll tell you you're full of shit, so we're going to need to make her love us. So a cheap way to make her love us, if I go back, is to give her some money first.
All right.
Let's put us up to 48.
Thank you. All right.
It's 49.
Thank you. I'm listening.
50. Just keep doing this. The have a coin beggar option only works a certain amount of times. It got me from 50 to like 65 or something like that. So then just go to persuading and then click bribe if you've got some money. Get her disposition above 70. Then go to Grey Fox again. Are you looking for him? Just say, yes, I want to work with him.
I think I trust you to learn more about the Grey Fox. Go to the Garden of Derelon.
This will allow you to join the Thieves Guild, and the Thieves Guild, I'm not going to go through it, but let me just show you where you go to join it. You go to the Waterfront District. Wait until midnight. Oh, I'm being attacked by a conjurer, piss off. Guards.
I hope you know what you're doing.
I'll just let everyone else deal with him because I'm quite under-leveled. I'm only level 1. Backup's on the way. Oh, thank you, sir. What a nice pirate. Now, before I was rudely interrupted, that guy's part of the Spell Tomes plugin, so you'd search his corpse and he'll give you your first ever Spell Tome. Something that actually carried over to Skyrim, the Spell Tome idea. Okay, this torch guy on our way is what we need. Armand Christophe. Very noble name for a thief. When he's in place, speak to him. He will then introduce the concept of the Thieves Guild. He'll give you a very easy quest. It does involve lockpicking, so be careful of that. And then, yeah, go and do the quest. And then after that, once you've joined the Thieves Guild, this guy will sell you lockpicks very, very cheaply. So if you ever run out of lockpicks, you can just buy some more very, very quickly from this guy. Alright, that's all me and Darth Sheogorath have in store for you today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was useful for new players. See you on my next video.